NYX Plump Right Back. Oh my god, don't look at the hair. Thank you. And I appreciate you guys sending me stuff that's needed. I do appreciate that. Because antagonizing, trying to intimidate, all that is actually severely illegal too. To cause problems. It can actually get you in a lot of trouble to instigate. I'm actually breaking out really bad. Hi. It's been good. Quiet. Super quiet. I busted my ass last night cleaning. I did really deep cleaning. So I slept in today. Like I told you guys, when I don't have the kids, I really do work on my sleep because I don't get much sleep during the week. I woke up completely broke out. I know you guys really can't see it because it's underneath the skin and it's starting to become red, but my whole jawline, my neck, I have like under the surface bumps, comedones coming in. My face is really not happy with me right now. I'm pretty pissed off because I guess I'm dealing with somebody that's super petty. The same person, you know, that wants to take wallets, phones, whatever, literally took my storage lock. Yeah, that's great. So my storage unit, I was informed today, has no lock on it. And my, the person that I rent from, he was like, Alicia? And I was like, what? He was like, where's your lock? I was like, what lock? Mind you, I do rent a parking space from him, or for him, from him for my trucks on this side. And I was like, what lock? Like, I'm thinking, like, what are you talking about? My storage unit. The motherfucker took my lock. And my spare key. So now I have to go buy another one. This is great. I don't understand why people are so petty. It's disgusting. I'm disgusted. Thank you. I guess whatever to get under someone's skin, right? And to be honest, it's not even getting under my skin. I feel like it's just childish behavior. Just like you just said, childish behavior. Like, come on now, be so fucking for real. I mean, what are they gonna steal? My fucking couch and Hot Wheels? I mean, I don't know. It's so stupid. I need to have that on for a moment. I guess I'm gonna do full coverage today. I wasn't going to, but I need to. We're gonna go full beat. I like how you guys condone that. It's great. So yeah, I'm a little agitated because, again, my storage unit, like, what the fuck is wrong with y'all? This is so stupid. I'm just gonna go buy another lock, fix that. You know, at the end of the day, it's not gonna make me respond to anybody, and it's not gonna make me, like, crash out. I'm just gonna take it as, like, a loss of a fucking $10 lock and go buy a new one. If you think that I'm gonna talk to you to get it back, you're out of your raggedy ass mind. This is the same motherfucker that literally just, like, cried for me to talk to him. So this is great. No, I looked in the storage unit and everything seems to be in place. Like I said, it's all of my, like, household stuff, because remember, I used to own a home. I'm sorry, not own a home. Have a home before I moved in with my parents, so I have, like, all of my house in there. So, like, couch, bed sets, you know, that type of stuff. Some Hot Wheels. A lot of Squishmallows, because I used to collect them. So things like that. So if they did steal anything, like, it would have been something that's replaceable. But from what I've seen, no. To me, it's still the principle, like, grow the fuck up, you know? Yeah. Never dealt with people like this a day in my life. So this is definitely new. But it does show me how I don't want my friends, or how I don't want these people in my life. And it shows that I am better than what I thought that I was. Like, before this, I've never had drama. Never in my life have I ever had drama. And I'm not going to condone the drama. So, instead of giving reactions back, we just let them push the energy here. We let it ricochet back to them and let them deal with it. So, I mean, what did you really... Yeah, like, what did you really do? Nothing. You didn't do anything. You know, if you say you don't condone the behavior, it's not about just saying you don't condone it. Like, make sure you are putting that energy into not condoning it. Like, that's a really big thing. My eyes underneath are green. I have a stem cell treatment on. And it is green, so you will see that. Okay, so here is my concealer. Damn. I think I'm gonna do, like, an ombre brown like I normally do. But we're doing full coverage, so. If you guys can't tell, I'm getting sick again. And I really just think it's sinuses, like allergies, sinus infection type thing. I have infected tonsils. I just am too scared to get a tonsillectomy. They say when you're older it's worse, so no thank you. I know a lot of you girlies enjoy having your brushes sitting out in like a cute little cup. You know, like we all have that cup on our vanity that like holds our brushes or whatever. Don't do it. If you enjoy your face and you don't want bacteria or acne or clogged pores, comedones, peanut brittle, please put your brushes in something, because when you set them out they collect dust, and then that dust, unless you're spraying them every single time with alcohol or hypochlorous acid before you put it on your face, you're putting it on your face. I don't know yet. It's different. I like it darker for right now. I feel like it fits my vibe at the moment. But is it here to stay is the question. I'm using an off-white just to set the concealer and define my brow bone just a little bit. Okay. Maybe I just might use this palette. I have no idea what palette this is. It rubbed off. We're just gonna go in. Fuck it. So I'm a little agitated at the moment. Constructive criticism is welcomed, because tell me if I am in the wrong. I feel like I'm not in the wrong, but if I am, totally tell me, please, because I want to make sure that I'm going about this appropriately. So I have a friend. We are friends off of social media. They're real life friends, okay? And here and there, he'll ask me to borrow money, and I understand why, because he has like a really high child support payment, and with the high child support payment, it kind of leaves him broke very often. So he'll ask me like, hey Alicia, can I borrow, like, literally not even that much. I would say like the max has ever been like $60. He'll be like, can I borrow $60? I have the kids tomorrow. And normally when he has the kids, he always wants to do something fun, you know, with the kids. And I'm like, yeah. Or like he'll take them out to dinner or something, and he'll be like, you know, child support hit, I don't have the money, can I borrow it? I don't mind, because like him and I are close friends, so I feel like we always do for one another, regardless, whether it be like him do something for me, like with the trucks, work, whatever, or, you know, vice versa. The kids are friends. It is what it is. Well, he was like, hey, he said, can I borrow some money from you? I'll give it back on Thursday, blah, 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 blah. I've done it so many other times before. Nothing new. It is what it is. Besides, this time he's ignored me. Thursday rolled around. I was like, hey, I haven't heard from you. Are you good? Like, honestly, I didn't even care about the money. Normally, he'll message me the day of him getting paid or giving me the money, and he'll be like, hey, I haven't forgot about you. I'll do it when I get off work, blah, 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 blah. Because at work, he doesn't have service. this day I was kind of confused because like I haven't heard from him at all. Okay, cool. Weird, but cool. So I messaged him and I'm like, hey, are you good? Like, are you in jail? Are you well? Are you alive? I haven't heard from you. Are you good? He was like, no response, but he read my message and he has his red receipts on for me, so I know that he read my message. Friday, I'm like, hey, are you okay? Like, you never ignore me. We've been friends for over 20 years, by the way. You never ignore me. You're not answering my messages, but you're reading them. You're active on social media, and you're dead ass ignoring me. Doesn't say shit back. So I'm like, are you gonna pay me back? And he dead ass reads it and ignores me again. Fuck you. Because now I'm pissed off. Because why are you playing games? Second, I've never done you dirty. You've never done me dirty. But like all of a sudden you're gonna vanish like a fucking ghost. What are we, Casper? And he knows that I'm so understanding that if he didn't have the money, all he has to do is be like, I don't have it until next week. I'll pay you next week. And I would dead ass be like, okay, he knows that. Yeah, like, and he's reading my messages. Like, he leaves me on red. So now I'm pissed. Now I'm really pissed. Because you're purposely ignoring me. That's not cute. So now I don't know what to do. I don't know how to go about this. I'm pretty pissed, if I'm being honest. And it's not about anything but the lack of respect that I'm getting right now. I mean, what do you guys think? Should I leave it alone? Should I say something? Should I... Like, I don't know. Never been through this. I don't freaking know. But I'm pissed. So, needless to say, I'm severely agitated at the moment. I think I'm gonna do an ombre look. We'll see though. I'm just winging it at the moment, honestly. How is my sound since I am back on Wi-Fi? Do I sound better? Okay. I think my brush is officially done. It's so flared now that I can't even use it. This brush I've had for like 15 years. Oh my god. So I was actually just thinking about going to the mall, but I told myself I can't with my anxiety. No, thank you. So good luck to you. You know, it's a step in the right direction when you're trying to learn how to cope with social anxiety, let me tell you. Especially on a Saturday, holy shit. I would be the one to pick like a random Tuesday when like no one's there, but good luck to you. Technically, yes. There's no right or wrong way to do your makeup eyeshadow wise. So whatever works best for you. Take mine to the bridge right here, but then I cover it up with concealer if it's too inner. It just is based on your eye look. Just like taking it far out.
I'm trying to get to the dark color, but they didn't have any. The big ones and little ones.
Okay. Just like how far up you go, how far down you go, how far out you go.
Pricing's dad told me to fuck with Leah.
Huh?
Katie's husband.
Uh-huh.
I seen him at 7-Eleven. We were down there talking.
Mm-hmm.
And he told me to fuck with Leah about
Yeah.
Bryson. Bryson came home the other day and was like, I think Leah has a crush on me.
Oh god.
So when he see me, he was like, hey, your daughter might have a crush on my son. And
Oh
I'm like,
god.
yeah, she keeps coming home saying the same thing about your son.
It's just all based on the colors and what look you're going for. Are you going for full coverage? Are you going for an everyday look? Are you going for like a bronzer contour look on your eyelids? Like, it really just depends. My eyes are not done, by the way. I'm just going in with my foundation. Sometimes if you go just to the inner corner, depending on your eye shape and all, it can look super short. So it is all based on your face structure and what you're going for. I'm adding a little bit of a pink undertone skin tint to my full coverage foundation because it's a little too orange for my liking. I am a cool undertone. I am not a warm undertone, so I try to mix them. Sometimes the strangest things work. Just like the way that I do my eyebrows. People with a normal forehead stop their eyebrows or start or stop their eyebrows with their tear duct. I go all the way in because of how big my forehead is. And if you think I'm ashamed to admit that I have a big ass forehead, I'm not. Embrace what you have. I have hooded eyes too. My eyes were extra hooded when I had Botox. It was really bad. I guess from like my forehead settling and like pressing down. Like, it made it really bad. Please remember, you want your face to match your neck. You do not want your foundation to technically match your face, because your face can be a different color than your neck. Sometimes if you go too light, it's okay. Sometimes if you go too dark, it's okay. You can over highlight or over bronze to make either or work. Also, please make sure you're taking your beauty blender and you're going inside your nose, because I will tell you, I will look. Like, if you have your makeup done, the first thing I'm looking at is your nostrils to see if your foundation is in your nostrils. Because why the fuck would you have this fully beat face and weird ass looking discolored nostrils? So, I'm just letting you know. Make sure you're going into your hairline. And never base what anything looks like while it's wet. Wait until it dries. So now I'm gonna wait for this to dry. This is very important, by the way. I really use my beauty headbands. I don't have any right now, so my kids stole them all. Okay, so we take this, we let this dry. Again, my eyebrows are not done. You can tell they already started coming off. That's why I do kind of an outline and I leave it there until I'm ready to, you know, finish all of it. Gonna take a little bit of an inner off-white, just right here, and pack it up. Same on this side, right here. Pack it up. I take a little bit of this brown. I'm gonna blend this. the darkest color. Nope. Thank you. I'm just winging today. No kids today, so definitely self-care. You need to make sure that you're taking care of yourself. Don't be like me, please. And not take care of yourself for the longest time.
Yeah.
Because that's not good. You just blend it to your liking. Of course, I'm not done. But you do whatever makes you happy with your face. And I feel like a lot of people don't understand that. There's no right or wrong when it comes to makeup looks. I want maybe a better white, but we'll see. So I'm going for a full beat today. So of course I'm going to be putting on more of a darker blush. I need my medium. This is Universal Light. This one is medium. Here we go. I need this for my contour stick, and I'm going to go for like an orange copper. I would say like a cowboy copper blush. I do my blush underneath my concealer. Because if it's too pigmented, it'll kind of dye it down. And when you do something like this, you can make it more messy. Like, you don't have to worry about putting it in the exact place. So I'm gonna leave it like this, and then I'm gonna go in with concealer once I'm done everywhere else. I'm doing a little bit of bronze tour. I'm not doing bronzer, and I'm not doing contour. I'm doing bronze tour. There's a difference. You can leave it a little bit messy. Forehead is always me. I just scribble. If you know, you know. Like this. My beauty blender's still wet, by the way. And when I say wet, I mean wet. I don't mean damp. I mean like it's soaking when I wring it out. I feel like you get more product on your face and it doesn't absorb as much. I feel like it lays it better. That easy. And then I do hold back my hair for this one and I go in my hairline because a lot of you guys always leave like this part right here when you do your forehead contour. It's noticeable. Big sister advice, it's noticeable. Where would you place your forehead bronzer? Where do you want your forehead? I wish I had a forehead that was right here. So with that being said, my bronzer goes where I want my forehead to start. For the bronzer or bronze tour, I kind of go up and down and then I go around in circles. So up and down, in and out, around in circles. Remember, this is going to be more of a full beat. I don't normally do full beats every day. So when you do more of a full beat, you're going to go for something darker, more noticeable. You're not going to go for your sandy color that's just there to, like, you know, show the structure to your face. So this is what we're looking like. I honestly think I'm just going to leave my eyeshadow the way that it is and add glitter. I'll be happy with that. We're going to use my little ghetto fan right here. I'm gonna take a highlighter. I'm gonna pack it in my inner corners. And I mean, like, I'm really pumping it. Here's where the concealer comes in. I really want my favorite beauty blender, but apparently I don't have any right now. Shit today. Thank you for the gift. I'm sorry. I don't thank you. I'm soaking my beauty blender. On my throat. I want this soaking wet. squeeze me on top of a trash can. Okay. With your concealer, please understand, there is no such thing as too much concealer. Okay, thank you. I'm going to be mixing them. This one's a little too orange for me, so I'm starting with it. You can use a lot of concealer. This is where I put it. You don't have to. I do. You don't have to like it. That's okay. And then I'm gonna go in with a lighter one over top and like dot it in these places because I'm just looking to like highlight a little bit. But right here, I want it a little bit lighter. I'm gonna let these sit. I'm using my Wet as Shit Beauty Blender to blend all this in. I'm looking to highlight, that's it. So it's not supposed to be that noticeable. Remember, I have a little line right here, so we're gonna skip that and we're just gonna go up. To like lift my freaking brows. See, it just highlighted. That's all I want. Under here is your main concern, especially if you have bags, dark circles. First off, you want it to snatch. So drag it up and then just like let it blend into your temple. Okay. Same thing. We're going up. We're gonna blend this into our temple. Down the nose. And then use the excess around your face. I'm crazy. That is okay. So this part can always be messy, and as you see, my hands are stiff. That's what you want. Trust the process. And if you can't trust the process of makeup like this, makeup's not for you. Because if you think I'm gonna walk out the house looking like this, you're crazy. Like, this is just the first step, right? This does not take long if you know what you're doing and you've done it for so long, which is me. Of course, when I'm talking to you guys about it, it takes longer because like you're breaking down your steps. Hi. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take the lightest contour that I have. That's powder, which is my Buttermelt bronzer, and we're going to dust it on the top. And I'm not doing the full thing, I'm just dusting on the top. That's it. Just like that. I'm going to take more of an orange because now I'm looking for a bronzer. Lightly cover your area. This is called underpainting, by the way. Take the rest, dust it up there. I'm now going to use a totally different color. Which is why you have a bronzer palette that has a million different colors. This is the reason, because I don't use just one color when it comes to all of this. Thank you. I take a very light color for under here. But when it comes to the nose, I'm going to take the darkest color and we're going to put it right here. Just like this. Now, some people use a brush for this. I take my Fit Me Matte and Poreless, and I use it with a wet beauty blender, and I define everything, and I set this. And the reason I do this with a beauty blender instead of a brush is because I don't want to lay it on top of my oils. I need it in my oils. Remember, I'm super oily. So when I am doing this, I'm looking to set my face. And have this last. Kind of avoiding my under eye right now. And if you can see, look how it's not shiny anymore. But I'm not going to look like a powdered donut because my oils are so bad. This is going to look normal to me. Bring it up a little bit. This is why we shape the brows, but we don't do them until last. So now I still look myself, I just don't look shiny. That's it. We do not blend until the end. If you blend prior, you're going to smear your makeup. Take your finger, heat, highlighter, activates it. Put your highlighter wherever you want it. Mine will always go in the same spot. I can't even do that because of my nails. Let me use, nope. This one. Use a flat brush. I'm gonna inner corner. Looking for like a really white. I don't have one. That's how much you know about me. Good assumption though. Thanks. It's great. Assumptions on somebody is an ick. Let me try this one. Okay, I like this one better. I'm really going like deep into my corners here. I like this one way better, so we're just gonna cover all of the highlighter up with this one. And this is an eyeshadow. Something like this. Okay. Before I move on to my setting powder, I want to make sure I'm like buffing out to see, is there anything that I'm missing? Did anything not hold? But you don't want to blend fully until the end, so. And look, my face matches my neck. That's what you want. Johnny, can you check the mail, please? No. So it looks like everything is where I need it to be. I don't need to fix anything. So we're gonna go in with pink powder first. Pink powder under the eyes really brightens it. And because I'm really full beat today and I have a pretty dark bronze tour, I'm gonna use white setting powder, not translucent. I'm using like literally white. This is the kimchi powder. I know a lot of people really like it. I don't know how I feel about the kimchi. One Size Beauty is my favorite, if I'm being honest. Like Hourglass, all that, I really don't like their translucent powders either. I just really like One Size. Then the excess goes over top of all the bronzer, Bronze Tour.
The mail already ran today. Not the second time they went by.
They go the first way that way first.
No, your dad already brought her a mail, right? Well, that's
Oh.
yesterday. Like she said, your dad already brought her mail.
And then I put the white over top of the pink. I'm gonna let all this marinate. You don't want to touch it. Because remember, your face gets hot. I'm always gonna leave my brows last. This is my favorite of all time lip liner. It's the Kylie Jenner Cinnamon. This is like, I cannot live without this. Trigger warning, I am about to take my Subutex, so if you are triggered, sorry. Here is my lip liner. We're going to go with liquid liner. I did take it on my septum. It's starting to stink. If you guys know anything about nose rings, whether it's your septum or your side nostrils, nose piercings stink. Like, it doesn't matter how long you've had your nose ring for, it still stinks. I've had side nostrils for 15 years now. Thank you. And them bitches still smell like ass. Thank you for the gifts. I appreciate it. Hi. I've been getting on at random times too. Like, normally I was at a set schedule with you guys, but like things have been so crazy. If you catch me, you catch me. But I miss you guys. I love you guys. I love being on here with you guys. Happy Saturday. It's been hectic. I'm winging it. I have no kids today, so whatever I get into is whatever I get into. As long as I don't get arrested or go to jail, we're good, right? That's all that matters. Damn right. Everybody needs their own me time. Cooler. Today's pretty. Is it cold outside, Johnny?
It's a little chilly, but not really.
Like, yesterday was freezing. Today's like 60 some. It's just been so bipolar. Yeah.
I got the other side of the truck.
Yeah.
I'm not paying for it.
I feel like Delaware is so bipolar. Give me 1 second, guys. Okay. Yeah. For what? Oh. I wanted to give you guys a quick PSA of information, and I mean this wholeheartedly, okay? If you guys are from Delaware or New Jersey or surrounding areas, you guys know that we have something called the Delaware Memorial Bridge. A little PSA, the Delaware Memorial Bridge goes from north of Delaware into New Jersey. Just because you're on it doesn't mean you're in Delaware, you dumbass. That's number one. Number two, just because you're in Delaware doesn't mean you are anywhere around me. Delaware kind of goes from north to south, I would say like in less than 3 hours. First off, I know that bridge very well and where you took that picture. You think you are fucking smart, but you are generally the most stupidest person I've ever met in my life. And that was not a threat. I actually giggled upon that because other people aren't going to know, that are not from around here, are not going to know that that does go from Delaware to New Jersey. Stupid. Anyways. I would say a lot of water weight, water retention. Teeth. My teeth are fine. My teeth have always been good. Now, if you have bad hygiene or bad genetics, then I would not recommend it because that does enhance the bad teeth part. But if you use a fluoride toothpaste, a fluoride mouthwash, and you do it very often, like my doctor told me, every time you take a sub, you should be brushing your teeth afterwards. 45 minutes after, brush your teeth. It does not have an effect, at least from what my doctors told me and what I know. Also, I don't have therapy at 10 o'clock at night. I don't know who the fuck said that, who the fuck made that up. I do not do therapy at 10 o'clock at night. My therapist, her last session is at 8 o'clock because they're hour-long sessions. Her last one's at 8. She cuts off at 9. Any questions you have is before 9:30, since you guys want to make a video about that too. Thank you. And I've been on subs for a while. I haven't been on them for like 6 months. I have been on them for a while. Now, I am on subs for pain. I am not on subs for addiction. There is a difference with the way that I take them, meaning my milligram wise. I take a lot more than normal people. Now I don't because I am lowering, but that hasn't affected my teeth either. It hasn't affected anything besides constipation. Constipation is the worst, whether you're on a pain medicine, high Sue, or subs. Literally, I can't shit. Make sure you're taking your Movantik, which is a medicine strictly for people that are on pain meds, or buprenorphine, to make sure you use the bathroom, stool softeners, whatever you need to make sure you go, because if not, you will not poop for months. I'm not even kidding. Seriously. And Sue and I are on different pain medicine, and it's still a problem because A isn't regardless. So what they do is they give some people Movantic, they give people laxatives, Miralax, stool softeners, Colace. There's so many of them. Whatever works for you is whatever works for you. Just make sure you're taking something. I've noticed my water weight is something that I do deal with and I do struggle with. I don't have an appetite, not only because I shrunk my stomach from depression, but also because when you're so constipated, you don't want to eat. You just don't. So with being constipated comes not eating, but you're not going to lose any weight because you're so constipated and water weight. No other side effects for me, at least. But remember, everyone's different. And some is worse than others. Okay, so yes and no. So buprenorphine has a receptor in there to where your mind, you don't want to become addicted to anything. But please understand, and if your doctor has not talked to you about this, this needs to be highly discussed. There is two types of addiction. There is mental and physical addiction, but remember, there's also mental and physical dependency. So mental and physical addiction, we get it. Dependency, I need it. I need to take it today because if I don't take it today, I'm going to be in pain. Or physically, your body will start to sweat and all this if you don't take your meds, because it can become a dependency of your life. No, I cleaned out the Tahoe. I cleaned out the Tahoe. The stuff that's in there needs to come in here. It's my clothes.
I'll bring them in later.
Okay.
That's what you were doing last Sunday.
What are you talking about?
I see you kind of making one of the doors last night, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Because I was being prescribed something by a doctor that I wouldn't become dependent on it. Yeah, now if I don't take my meds, guess what? Within 18 to 24 hours, I'm sweating, my nose is running, my bones hurt, I'm shaking. I'm not myself because it does that to your body. But that goes for anything medication-wise that has an addictive receptor in it. So like Prozac, Zoloft, Lexapro, Wellbutrin, Buspar, Celexa, Seroquel, Trazodone, Tramadol, PRCs, MORPHINE, XANAX. I know I can't say those on here. All these, if you're on these, don't quit cold turkey. Gabapentin, Clonidine, Toprol. There's so many that if you're on them, do not quit them cold turkey. And if you guys don't want to talk about it on here because you don't want people to know your business, you are more than welcome to message me and I answer questions. Now, I'm not a doctor, but I did do my research and I have fully educated myself because my first doctor did me really dirty. Alright, here's my look for today. I just need to stroke on my eyebrow hairs and blend in my makeup. If you guys have never tried Maybelline Define-A-Line, you will thank me later, I promise. Like, I promise you. I'm gonna use Maybelline Express Brow. I used Blade & Shade to sculpt the eyebrows, and I'm gonna go in and stroke with my nano tip. So I'm doing more of like an inner arch eyebrow today. Please remember, no two eyebrows are going to look the same. They are not twins, they are not sisters, they are distant relatives. I have no idea. Sounds muffled. No. Yes, no. Better, or worse? Thank you. Yes, I have a fan on in the back. I think I need to update. I'm starting to not like the contour with my hair color because it makes my hair look fake. Like, I swear to God, it makes me look like I have a wig on. I don't. This is really my natural hair. I've just never done a brown, so I'm like working with what colors to use contour wise on my face. Normally this looks really good and I feel like it's really fucking me up, but also the lighting is a little different. Hold on. Remember, I use a ring light. So this is what I look like in natural lighting. It's not as bad, but I swear to God, my hair looks like a wig. So now I don't know if I like this color or not. Hold on. Contour a little darker, because like I went dark like that. I mean, not dark, but I went a little bit darker than normal. So I need to go a little bit darker because like, I don't know, like my hair really looks weird and I'm about to like have a full-blown meltdown over it. I normally always part my hair in the middle, but I feel like this brown, I can't part it in the middle now. Oh, this is great. Like, if I don't already have body dysmorphia. Hi. Okay, we're parting on this side because I don't know what was going on with the middle. I did not like that. I might have to do a little bit darker bronzer. I guess I'm not used to it. I've never done this color ever in my life. I've always done either my natural jet black, blue black hair or blonde red something. I've never done a natural brown and it's really bothering me. Probably overthinking it. But this is the look for today. I'm gonna try to work with it and get used to it. We'll try. I have errands I need to run. I gotta go get a new lock because I know you're watching. You're a bitch. I love you guys though. Have a good weekend and I'll talk to you guys soon. If you guys want to message me about anything, you can. Like I said, I'm a safe space, but you don't have to always just post everything on here if you guys want to message me. Thank you guys. Have a good day. Bye. If I can end this.